Learning a new language can feel overwhelming, but it can also change your life. I wasn't always confident speaking English. I struggled, I doubted myself. But today, I want to share how I learned and how you can do it too. Hello, how are you doing today? Welcome to my channel. My name is Oumou, and today I'm going to be filming a video about learning new languages because I'm currently trying to improve my English and Spanish. My first language is French, and additionally I'm trying to reconnect with my mother tongue, which is Voilà. So that's why I wanted to make this video today, because I wanted to share you up and give you other tips and advice so you can be the best in that domain. If you are ready to know more about it, you know what you have to do. Keep watching. First of all, I wanted to share with you a little story about how I've learned new languages over time by growing up. My mother tongue is Halpulaar. My family has been speaking that language for a very long time, for decades, even for centuries. My parents speak that language to each other, so that's why I understand it. I've been to Guinea 5 times, I think. That's quite a lot. But I've always had difficulties to speak out and speak to people, especially to my family and my grandparents. So that's why I would like to reconnect to honor them. For French, it's quite simple. I was born and raised in south of France, so I'm using that language on a daily basis. Let's talk about English. I started learning English when I was in primary school, and I remember when I was in middle school, I participated in an English contest, and still today I don't know how I did to reach the first place and to win the contest. Let's finish with Spanish. I started learning Spanish when I was in middle school, a bit later than English, which is the mandatory and international language. Spanish just comes after. I had to choose between Spanish and Italian, and I chose Spanish because to me this is the most useful language. Now it's time to see and discover the tips and advice so you can be as fluent as possible in any language. First piece of advice I could give you is to listen to music and to listen to podcasts you love the most on a daily basis. Once a day is widely sufficient. Doing this will help you to understand new words, new sentences, new phrases, the expressions. For my part, when I was younger, I was such a fan of Selena Gomez, and I used to listen to all her songs, and now I perfectly understand the lyrics. Tip number 2 is quite the same as the first one, is still the audiovisual domain, is to watch series and movies on any platform you want, Netflix, YouTube, whatever. It will help you to understand with subtitles activated. You can also use applications. We are lucky to live in a connected world where internet is omnipresent in developed countries like France, for instance, where learning a new language is very easy. So you can use Duolingo or Babel, very famous applications. You can also use YouTube to learn the lessons. For my part, it helped me a lot to understand the verbs, especially the phrasal verbs, the vocabulary and the grammar. You can't be fluent in any language if you don't understand the basis. Quite logical. The most important thing is to live the language. For my part, in my native city, there is a cafe where you can talk to foreigners because I live in a very touristic city. You can also match with a pen friend like a middle school. Another tip, it might sound crazy, but talking to yourself will help you to train your brain to spontaneously think in that language. For my part, I'm doing this by making YouTube videos. The most important thing, the last tip of the video actually, is to be consistent, patient, motivated, to have a good mindset, because learning a new language won't come overnight. It takes a lot of time to be fluent. There will be moments when you feel stuck, when you feel like you're not improving, but trust the process. Every little effort matters, every day counts, and one day you will realize you've become fluent. If I did it, you can do it too. Just start